Hello my old school soul food family, Chef Jeffrey back with another video. Hey, today I'm going to be doing something I definitely was raised up on and eating so much in my life. Today I'm going to be making some fried green tomatoes and some fried yellow squash. This is really the only way my mama and dad could make me eat vegetables growing up. If you fry it, I'm going to eat it. It's very simple. And I love fried squash. It's the only way I eat fried squash is fried. Of course, green tomatoes, the only way I eat green tomatoes is to fry it. So let's get started here. What I've done already, I always salt my tomatoes and squash on both sides to begin, because I want to bring as much water out of this as I can. You can see how much liquids come out of there, because it makes you, after you fry it, so it doesn't be too soggy. So that's the reason I do that. Just a little tip there. I let it sit maybe 45 minutes and then I'll start breading them. So very simple recipe. Of course, I've salted this a little and I'm going to season my flour. That's very important, but I'm not going to season this anymore. I'm going to do a seasoning on my flour. I got a little cavenders seasoning, you know how to use. You know I love my granulated garlic. And you know my shake here. I love my Uncle Steve's shake here. Make sure you put a lot of seasoning in there. This is one I use, y'all. Okay, we're gonna stir this up in here. Make sure you stir that and let this flour, really seasoned flour. So you got seasoning on right on the tomatoes and squash, and you got seasoning on the flour. Okay, very simple how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do flour, milk, and flour. And in here, all I got is buttermilk. I use buttermilk because I like the acidity of the buttermilk. Helps break down, to me, helps break down the squash and tomato. And I got an egg in there. So I got the recipe in the description of the video. So we're going to do about 4 of these to start. And you see I'm not doing my shake and bake, shake method because I want to be gentle with these as I can. Put that in there. Put it right in here. I know it's more messy for me to do it like this, but it's the best way to do it. And I got my blackened skillet heating up. And we're just going to put it right in the skillet. Make sure you really pat it down, dust off the excess flour. Put it right in the grease. Just like that. Very simple and easy. Take long at all, y'all. Very simple. Flip them over. Like I said, it don't take long at all to fry these. Yeah. And you can use cornmeal. If you want to bread them in cornmeal, you can do that. And you can actually do it in Japanese breadcrumbs like I showed y'all the other day with the pork chops. You can bread them in that too. Okay, next we're going to do some squash. 4 pieces of squash. And I slice my squash on the bias. Gives it a better, you can give it a better coverage of the breading when you can slice it on the bias. Like I say, this is so simple, y'all. It's the only way that I could eat fried greens, my tomatoes and my squash. Okay, we'll take these out of there. Put them here. And say, don't take long at all on these, y'all. See that golden brown? Put our squash in there. I'm going to do a few more of these and then I'm going to finish them up and I'll come back later and show y'all the finished product. Alright. More tomatoes here. These smell so good, y'all. Smell so good. And they're gonna be very well seasoned. Like I say, I've salted the product, the tomatoes and squash, and then I've salted the breading. So you're gonna definitely have good seasoning on them. Definitely have good seasoning. Okay, flip these over. Golden brown on them. Can't go wrong with that, y'all. And you see why I double breaded them? Because you got that nice crispy breading on them. See that? That's why I double breaded them. I think it takes about 1.5 minutes on each side. They don't take long. As long as your fire is hot, you keep your fires hot, they don't take long at all. Oh yeah, take these off. Nice crispy golden brown. Let them drain there. See that? Put the tomatoes in there. Just have, as long as you organize with your fire, you should never have to leave your spot. Just gotta have everything ready and organized. That's the key of cooking in the kitchen anyway, be organized. I'm gonna do one more set of squash and then we'll come back here and everything will be ready. Go in there. She's all coated there. I literally could eat a dozen of fried squash like nothing, y'all. A dozen of these things. Okay. Hardest part is washing your hands after every breading, but it's all good. It's all worth it. Turn these over. Very simple. Nothing like fried green tomatoes, I'm telling you, y'all. If you're from the country, you're from the South, this is a staple right here, y'all. Definitely a staple of the South. Definitely a staple of the South right here. All right, I'm gonna put one more set of squash in there. Then we'll step back and I'll come back when everything is finished. Nothing better than having thick, crispy breading on there. That's what I like about this. You got a thick, crispy breading. Put these on here where I have room to put my fried on there. What's next? My tomatoes. Put these over here. I'm about to fill up my pan here. Turn these over and then we'll be back and they'll all be ready. The magic of TV. Look at that. Oh yeah. And cooking it in a cast iron skillet is better because it repels the heat better and you can cook them quicker too. So we're gonna step back. I'm gonna finish these off and I'm gonna come back when they're completely finished. So we'll be right back. All right, y'all, we back. Okay, here we go here. We got fried green tomatoes and fried squash. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna let them drain just a little, and then I'm gonna plate them up on the thing, on the plate. And when I come back, I'm gonna try them out and we're gonna taste them. So we'll be right back in just a second. All right, y'all, we back here. Okay, we're gonna try out the squash. We're gonna try the piece of squash first. And something I like to do, y'all don't make fun of me, I like eating fried green tomatoes and my yellow squash with tartar sauce. Don't ask me why, I just do. You see how tender that is? I love it with tartar sauce. It's so good. I love it. I'm telling you, I can eat a dozen of these. With some old school tartar sauce, fried green tomato, fried squash. Try that. That's fried green tomato. There's one right here. Let's try it out. I already know it's gonna be good. It's good because I love stuff that's tangy with a little sweetness. So you got the tanginess of the green tomato, and then the tanginess of the tartar sauce with the sweet relish sweetness just comes through. It's just unbelievable. I'm telling you. I literally can eat this whole platter. I love them that much. Let me stop eating, y'all, so y'all can sign off. Because y'all can go make y'all. Like I say every time, please like, please share, please comment on the videos. Please subscribe to my other channels, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, Twitch TV, and oldschoolsoulfood.com. Until next time, have a blessed Old School Soul Food Day. Y'all got to try this. I hope y'all do. See y'all later. Bye.